AMD Ryzen 9700X and Ryzen 9600X Zen 5 CPUs to review new 105 watt TDP in AGESA 1.2.0.1a BIOS update. AMD 65 watt Ryzen 9700X and Ryzen 5600X Zen 5 CPUs to get new 105 SMU update through latest BIOS. The first two AMD Ryzen 9000 CPUs, the Ryzen 9700X and 9600X rolled out last week. These mainstream chips were targeted the masses with 65 watt TDP by default and are only going up to 88 watt using PBO. Ryzen 5 9600X was rated at the same TDP as the Ryzen 5 7600X, while the Ryzen 7 9700X saw a 40 watt TDP reduction from 105 watt of its predecessors down to 65 watt. AMD will increase Ryzen 5 9600X and Ryzen 7 9700X TDP from 65 watt to 105 watt with AGESA 1.2.0.1a patch A. Review leak by Golden Mango, also known as Chilldog, on August 2024. Now it looks like AMD is preparing to add a new TDP level for its 65 watt chips through a new upcoming SMU in the BIOS update, which should increase the limit to 105 watt by default. The 105 watt TDP will apply to both chips, the Ryzen 9700X and 9600X, marking a 62% increase over the default 65 watt TDP. Previously, we reported that AMD was planning to revise the TDP to 120 watt for the 9700X, but 105 is now being finalized. The reason behind the large TDP increase might be due to the lower than expected performance of the AMD Ryzen 7 9700X and 9600X compared to their predecessors. By default, both CPUs perform very close to their predecessors, especially in games, and only with PBO do we get to see a higher difference. Despite being 65 watt chip, the Ryzen 7 9700X still yields slower gaming perfs versus the 7800X 3D, which retains its efficiency dominance as we covered in our review. And as you can see here, they are going to increase from 65 watt to 105 watt. For Ryzen 7700X, these settings were 105 watt, but now here you can see for 97 watt, this is increasing from 65 to 105 watt. Same for 9600 from 65 to 105 watt BIOS update. Surely, user wants to retain high efficiency can stick with default 65 watt TDP, but those who want higher performance can restore to new 105 TDP mode. Now we don't know how much of a performance lift this new update will enhance since we haven't tested it by ourselves, but 62% increase in TDP is quite major, so the gains would have to be nice warrant to the new limit, and 105 watt TDP should have also means that the chip will go up to 142 watt PPT. Keep that in mind. And as we can see here, the 9700X and 9600X, both of these CPUs, one with 8 core 16 thread and one with 6 core 12 thread, 3.8 and boost clock to core 5.5, and this is 5.4 with the same amount of the 32 MB cache. These will be upgrade to 105 watt TDP in the upcoming BIOS update in AGESA. So yeah guys, if you want efficiency, you would want to stay with 65 watt, but if you want more and higher performance, you can go update and check whether 105 watt suits you or not.